Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the High Hand. And today we get to look at the patch notes for the first time. So, holiday update called Chilling with the Beasts. This winter season is upon us, captains. We're here to deliver a massive update to prepare for see for yourself. If you're in the TLDR crowd, long and short, legendary tier HMS Minotaur, the armor-piercing only equipped light cruiser, will be the campaign ship. It's a 6-week campaign. Legendary rentals are going to be available the entire update. 3 arena seasons to test out those legendary ships, so I'm guessing arena is legendary tier this time round. Windrows bonuses for your ships from day 1. We'll talk about them in a little bit more, a little bit of detail in a bit. Commander guises. Really long story short, basically kind of like Camels be a commander that give you cool shell animations and fireworks and stuff. A bunch of new skins and camos. A special web event to crown the ultimate gifter, and more. So this update will run from 6 weeks right up until the 31st of January, so that you're all aware. Right, okay, so Thesis Bane campaign. So the British legendary cruiser Minotaur is the star of the campaign. Honestly, I'm so happy with this. I legitimately thought it was going to come as a GXP ship, and well, we'll talk about it in a second. Let's discuss the campaign quickly, and then I'll go over my thoughts. So the true definition of a heavy hitter, her DPM is significant thanks to how short her reload time is. I believe the reload time is going to be less than 3.5 seconds, if it's anything like the PC. So yeah, this thing is going to make the Atlanta look like a slow burner. So the Minotaur hits hard, hits fast, much like her mythical namesake. Despite being limited to only AP only, she possesses very powerful AA, option to choose between smoke or radar, and there are plenty of ways which you can support it. So you basically, yeah, it's a British cruiser. We kind of know how these play out by now. This is the first time a legendary ship is going to be available as a campaign, but if you're a free-to-play player, don't worry. That doesn't mean you can't get the Minotaur, because the Minotaur will be arriving in the Bureau in, well, the beginning of February in the next update. So a little footnote here with the Soviet cruiser Stalingrad having recently been made available for Global XP. We are not excluding the possibility of distribution options for legendary warships in future updates. So we could get some more GXP ones, we could get more Bureau ones, we could get more campaign ones. So the typical rewards systems for a campaign: bunch of camos, bunch of common boosters. Honestly, like I hate reading through all of these. Essentially, the big ones are, so if you do it for free, 1 Super Santa crate and 7 Secret Santa crates, which are obviously going to be the new holiday crates. If you pay for the back-in, you get 15 Secret and 5 Super Secret. Is there any... bear with me 2 seconds. Any doubloons? Right, okay. I don't see any doubloons in there. So, you know, your typical Commander XP credits, GXP promotion orders, insignias, so on and so forth. So, right, okay. So, I want to get this out there quickly. I think it'd be hard-pressed to disagree with the fact that legendary tier is a bit broken. It is broken because of the lack of light cruisers, essentially. We've got the Stalingrad, we've got the Worcester, we have the Alaska, The only one with high DPM is the Worcester for chasing DDs, but we all know exactly where that ship sits in its role, and it's behind an island spamming HE battleships from range. So so essentially the other two cruisers, which are the Atlanta and the Stalingrad, both of these are sort of flanking slash sniper slash basically battle cruisers. They're not cruisers, they don't have the fire rate, they don't have the DPM to hunt DDs. So basically, although there's a whole bunch of radar out there, there are no ships to counter DDs in legendary tier. So legendary tier DDs basically get the absolute run of the game. And there's not really currently anything we can do about that. Not in legendary tier anyway. Every other tier where everyone's complaining about 5 DDs, yeah, take out your cruisers. Hunt DDs. Make DDs not fun to play or not meta to play, and then you'll start seeing 2 or 3 DDs a match instead of 6. But I think I'll save that rant for another video. So genuinely, I think credit where credit's due. We've got to wait 6 weeks. Whole bunch of people are going to have the Minotaur. Whole bunch of people are going to have a ship that is extremely good at hunting DDs. If it's anything like the PC, it'll have a really low detection rate. As soon as you're spotted, you should be able to stealth radar. Well, as soon as you're spotted, you should be able to radar. You should also be able to stealth radar too, and this could really improve legendary tier. There's still more ships need to come. I get that, but having the Minotaur in there should, if used correctly, should have a significant impact. And the fact that it's not going to take long to obtain, and it's relatively obtainable for only 2,500 doubloons. So, on to the next big piece of news. Rent a ship, the Roaring Lion. So for anyone who doesn't know what the Lion is, we're all familiar with the King George V at this precise moment in time, I'm guessing. The tier 6 British battleship. Well, that's got 14-inch guns. It's kind of rare to see, but you do see them. A global XP ship currently available called the Monarch. Well, that's what the King George V would have been if it had 15-inch guns. The Lion is what it would have been if it came equipped with the other design, which is 16-inch guns. So I'm quite looking forward to seeing this. Right, okay, so... oh, wait, hang on, rent a ship. A Roaring Lion, but this bit doesn't actually talk about the Lion. I apologise. We'll cover the Lion again. So basically, you can spend 2 million credits for the duration of the update, so taking you up until the end of January. So this is, I'm assuming, per task force. Oh my god. Excuse me. So task force 1 gives you the Atlanta, the Shimakaze, the Grosser Kurfürst, and the Khabarovsk. So task force 2, Girin, Worcester, Yamato, and Conqueror. And task force 3, Montana, Stalingrad, and Kleber. Bonus ship to spice up the game, the Colbert. This is basically a test ship, much like when, for anyone who remembers the original release of Legendaries, where we had that sort of ticket testing for the Yamato. The Colbert is also going to be available. Please note that her stats may change before she reaches the Bureau, depending on how she performs. Its first appearance, this legendary French cruiser named after Jean-Baptiste Colbert, a famous French statesman. She's a fire starter, if ever we saw one. Think legendary tier Atlanta. So this is another thing that's going to get them pesky DDs in legendary tier. So it's nice to see them like actively, like I've complained about it. I've seen a load of people complaining about legendary tier, and yeah, alright, okay, it's taken them a little bit of time because who needs another battleship to get torpedoed? But they've just released the Montana, and now we're getting 2 light cruisers. Alright, one's a test ship, but one's permanent. But it's definitely progressing in the right direction. Anyway, it would be great to have some place to try these legendary ships and get prices too, right? Well, yeah, there'll be some more information on that to come. And there we go. See, look, this is confusing. Wargaming, have wood. Rent a ship and Roaring Lion. Okay, oh well, yeah, rent a ship, Roaring Lion. Okay, but it's a bit confusing. should have kept the Lion separate. Yeah, so the Lion, as I said, 16-inch gun variant of the King George V class. Only reason why it wasn't built is because of all of the agreements and the accords that have been signed. Britain being the upstanding good boy it is, never broke any naval treaty when building a ship, despite Iowa, Yamato, Tirpitz, Bismarck, all of these ships that just took the rule book and went, nah, not today, thanks. But no, we stayed good. But this is what would have happened if we had decided to break it. So Lion handles well and offers solid performance in both shell choices. You can get her for 25,000 winter coins. So what are winter coins? Think back to Lenin. Yep. Right, so complete missions. It's worth paying attention to the Escape in the Labyrinth weekly missions, so that you can the weekly missions that can be completed playing the Minotaur. You can obtain a significant haul of winter coins, redeem Windrose bonuses. Winter coins are awarded for the first win playing tier 7 tech tree ships, as well as playing tier 6 and tier 7 premium ships. Works in a similar way to the first win bonus, but once in the update. Right, okay, so basically yeah, you're going to get coins for your first win in the update in tier 6 and tier 7 premiums and oh my god, I'm so sorry, tier 7 tech tree ships. Oh my play an ideally dominate arena. Whoops, looks like we have just spot how you can spot the legendary ships and get the prizes mentioned in the previous section. Oh well. So yeah, arena is going to be legendary tier. That's what that's telling me. Please note, Lion cannot be obtained for free in our estimations, and at the very least you will need to acquire the Admiralty backing and complete the campaign during the 5th week of the update, whilst also placing in the top bracket of all arena seasons. That being said, it is unlikely to be the last time we will see this roaring beast. Okay, so it's going to come back as GXP, probably. But yeah, it is going to be... you're either going to have to buy out the Admiralty back early, I assume, if you're unable to complete all the arenas in the top bracket. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll do a dedicated video when we've got the update out and calculate exactly how much this beast is going to cost us. Right, so Commander Guises. With this update, we are introducing a new cosmetic content. Commander Guises. They change the appearance of your non-event commanders. These are only standard commanders. And include the following visual effects. Signal flare when you sound your horn. Colourful traces for your main battery salvos. and fireworks for legendary skill activation. Geysers are attempted to bring more content variety and a wider variety of visible and possible sound design options in the future. So they're using Christmas to test this stuff out on us. The charming Miss Santa for American and British commanders, a charismatic Snow Maiden for the Soviet and Europeans, are the holiday pioneers for the type of content. You can acquire both of them in store and exchange for winter coins during this update. Please note these guys can only be applied to historical commanders. So, I don't know. I'm just going to throw it here. Say I add this guys to Norman Scott. Norman Scott is going to become Miss Claus. And we're going to get a whole bunch of visual features. If you want to transfer the guys from one commander to another, you'll either need to fight a few battles or spend a set amount of commander XP to make the change. Right, so good news for me. Christmas port and for New Year's is going to be London. And don't forget you've got photo mode, so we can do pretty looking stuff. Okay, so this one sounds quite interesting. Winter Gift Flurry web event. A special web event, Winter Gift Flurry. That's not easy to say. Come on, Winter Gift Flurry. Doesn't roll off the tongue very well, does it? Runs from December the 20th to the 10th of January. Get ready for gifts, prizes, and a chance to win a competition to become the best Secret Santa of the holiday season by sending presents to other players. Check it out for more details. Can we actually check that out now? I should have probably looked at this. No, we can't. That's a negatory. Yeah, it won't show us that just yet. But that's fine. Right, okay, so new Camels and Skins. Snowstorm skins for Vanguard, Fletcher, Implacable and Hipper. Some more winter-themed camels with Cool Wave for the New York Fury Attacker, Hawkins, T-22 and Strasbourg. Seal of Winter for the Dallas, Icarus, Nuremberg and Normandy. Additionally, more historic camels are going to be coming at grade 1. So you can just, these are the ones that are free. You can just upgrade them, create them and upgrade them on the ship. So Akatsuki, Nagato, Amagi, Kagero, Queen Elizabeth, King George V, Vanguard and Bavoy, Kiev and Udaloy are all going to get free historical camos. My god, we're about halfway through these patch notes. This is going to be a long one. I do apologise. Holiday Bureau, new year, new project, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So basically, Bureau Project is going to give you festive permanent camos for Fury Attacker, T-22, Normandy, Vanguard, some crates, some credits, and more. So basically, it's one of those, like the birthday event, you know? There's no ship at the end. It's just some pretty stuff. 2 new containers. So the holiday period is time for miracles. And for it, we have 2 special crates, Secret Santa and Super Santa. The latter is especially enticing because it drops a whole lot of different premium ships from tier 5 to tier 7. And if you're lucky enough to pull out a super prize, with a small chance, you can acquire such rarities as Jean Bart, Kutuzov, or Belfast. Right, hold the thoughts, don't worry. Talk about that instead. Some more common but still not so easy to get warships with bigger chances, of course. You can get Odin, Champagne, Roma, Blasvika and others. Secret Santa crates in turn will be added to the daily reward from December 20th through to the 2nd. Total of 14 containers for completing breakdown holiday bonus prizes. Keep an eye out for more dedicated articles in the coming day. What's more, a guarantee system is active for the Super Santa containers, meaning you'll get a ship for every 40th crate. However, it is not in use for the rarest ships. So, for the Jean Bart, for the Kutuzov, for the Belfast, there is no 40th crate guarantee. So, please, in all fairness, I'm going to let Wargaming handle this bit, and I'll say my piece. So, this is Wargaming, we strongly advise against hunting these ships intentionally. It is better to simply appreciate them if you get them as an unexpected prize. At the same time, the guarantee counter does reset if you get one of the super prize ships. That being said, either of the ships may still drop at any point. You can check out the drop rate in the crates below. So we've seen this on last Black Friday, where the guaranteed 40th crate, you'd get the, one of the Black Friday ships. It took me 39 specifically to get the Massachusetts B. But yeah, so they're bringing back the Jean Bart, the Kutcherov, and the Belfast. 3 very rare, very powerful ships. If played correctly, obviously. We've all seen terrible Jean Barts out there. But yeah, like it's a gamble. Like, please, I'm asking this as a personal favour. Please don't spend hundreds of pounds trying to get the Jean Bart. Honestly, it's not that great. It's not going to change your world. It is a strong ship. All 3 of them are, but they're not game changers. And the fact that they've removed that limit of 40 crates does... I can understand why they do it from a business point of view, but it's gambling. It's gambling mechanics, and I personally do not like them. I'm sure a bunch of other people don't as well, but please don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting you know what's going on, as opposed to making up the rules myself. Right, let's get past that. I've had enough of that already. So, legendary arena seasons. So this is why you can get lease a bunch of legendary tier ships. So it's going to be arms race. So brief reminder of arms race. You're going to get the main gun reload speed, which has a 10% to 33% bonus, depending on how many you pick up. Reload, main gun reload, consumable reload, 10% with a maximum of 40. Rudder shift, 20 to 60%, and hit point regeneration at 0.2 to 1.2% with 6 stacks. Important thing, in case the battle time runs out of course, the side with the most enemy ships sunk will be declared the winner. This rule can create situations where a team can win having even lost all of their ships. So, say for example, I'm in a team, we kill 6, and each of the 3 other teams just pick one of us off, so they've all got a kill each, bar the one that survived, obviously. Timer runs out, so they're alive. They're sailing into the cap. They've got a minute left. Timer runs out. We win because we killed more ships. So this is to entice more aggressive gameplay. Like you will come across it in arena. You will find that team that will sit back. They will wait. They will storm in at the end, clean up the kills just to get the win, because they're filthy scrub lords. But this is to try and stop them from doing that. Ship types. So there's no restrictions on ship types. Sizes of 3. Divisions are allowed. So Crash Zone, Haven, Land of Fire, and Neighbours we're getting first of all. Next time around we're getting exactly the same. For Season 9 it doesn't change, and Season 10 it doesn't change. Only thing that changes are the dates. So it's kicking off on the 6th of January, the 13th, and then the 20th. New ships of the update. The Tier 4 Murmansk, basically the sister of the Omaha and Marblehead. I'm assuming most people have seen or played these by now, so doesn't really need any introduction, but you will get to put Soviet commanders on there, which is obviously a very different, or you can create some very different playstyles. The Tier 7 Azuma. Yes, the Azuma is coming back from GXP. Top tip, if you haven't got the Azuma, probably don't waste your global XP. I'd suggest saving it up. Nothing technically wrong with the ship, but it doesn't do anything well. Balance changes. So this I care about. Kansas is having a buff to its reload down to 34 instead of 38 seconds. The Shiratsu is having a main battery reload a decrease from 7.2 to 5 seconds, making it more of a gunboat, which is definitely needed. This is the best one, I think, and I'm actually... the Russian DDs are supposed to be gunboats, but they're not. They can't compete with the Americans, and the Americans even have better torps. So they've got better guns, better torps. So they have buffed both the guns and the range of the torpedoes on the Gnevny and the Minsk, which is a significant change. It can just about stealth torpedo now. And the Sinop takes a nerf. The AP shell's maximum damage has had 950 hit points taken off. So truth be told, Sinop is not obviously the most obvious choice for Tier 6 battleships nowadays. But she has been low-key pulling up the charts, hence her nerf. We do not expect much to change, except for a few very successful salvos, maybe giving her victims a little bit more of a chance. Changes to aircraft squadrons. So squadrons do not spot ships if there are island or smoke in the way of direct line of sight, and vice versa. Squadrons do not spot other squadrons if there are islands or smoke in the way, and returning squadrons that are at unreachable height, usually within a few seconds, do not spot other squadrons. With Wall Update, I quite like it. This is beneficial to both the carrier players and the player base in general. So yes, as much as hiding behind that island will keep you hidden from that carrier can also drop its planes right around that side of the island on top of you without you getting a chance to knock out their planes with AA. So be warned, be careful what you wish for, because now you know it's coming, and it's going to be interesting. Sound changes. There's basically a bunch of changes there. Bug fixes muffled sounds in the main menu after ending battle. Animation switching from bureau projects, playing back when there's no actual switching. Bureau main screen focus returning to the first project instead of recently viewed ones. Nassau losing her gun sound if she has the Halloween skin equipped. Add mobile only incorrect icon showing up in the ship upgrade menu after switching between different ships multiple times. Otherwise, so yeah, as always, World of Warships led WOWSlegends.com/containers for the details on all of the crates and the drop rates and the like. And from Warmo Gaming themselves, have a great holiday. Have a great holiday time and turn the tides. So yeah, that's the patch notes. I think we can definitely have some interesting discussions about these. So do drop comments in the section below. I will be around after the video is released, and I always do my best to respond to as many people as I possibly can. I do hope you enjoyed my narration of the patch notes. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. And, of course, until next time, take care.